Hey guys, it's Lechko here again, and it's another Microsoft Word video about Lost Ark. So this time it's a new letter from Russia again. Basically the whole overhaul on the item system in the game. Let's go! So until the second CBT, Lost Ark's equipment was implemented around a system called Ability. The ability system is a system in which ability is activated only when the desired ability points are collected over a certain range among various abilities. It means a threshold. So basically, you can see the stars on the equipment, right? So at 3 stars, this is basically like enchant. So after you get to 3 stars, you get some kind of an enhancement, right? And same goes for 5 stars. And this is basically what kind of stuff you can get. Increased damage on instant explosion by 3%, or CDR on some skill reduced by 10%, or well, basically that's all that is in the article, at least. That's about it, yeah. So if you don't like what you got, it is also possible to change the effect of polishing. Polishing is basically enhancements, so this stars over here, through a certain option. We want you to utilize your enhancements to make your abilities even stronger. I'm not going to translate everything that is written there because it's just useless and a waste of time, so let's go real fast through this. Next thing is going to be runes. So you can get runes in your equipment after a certain level, and to make sockets in those items, you have to use an item called Unlocking Stone, whatever it is called in English version, will be. So you can use it on weapon or armor, I guess. And there's also socket colors, which you can see here. So there's orange, green, blue, purple, and white colors. And each one represents different runes. So the first one is going to be basic stats rune. So it's going to be armor, attack, yeah, some stuff like that, HP. Second one is going to be resistance to elements, fire, water, etc. Additional damage to elements. So it's going to be like fire, frost damage. Resistance to CC, crowd control obviously, and white is going to be all types of runes, so you can insert any rune that you want. Next stuff is going to be very confusing, so please listen to me carefully. So this is a system, I don't know how to translate it to English, it's called Goggin. So this is kind of enchant on your rings. It gives a huge bonus. For example, there is bonuses right here. I'm not sure if that's all the bonuses they have. I hope not, because it doesn't say it. It's like an example. It just says like it exists. So let's go. There's Potion Junkie, 50% increased healing from potions, healing items. Gain invincibility after using a dash skill. Basically it's the same thing in PvP talents. You actually have this. I don't know why they add this here too. Decreases cast time for channeling abilities by 40%. Increases your crit chance after overcharging by 30%. I have no idea what overcharge is because I don't have any channeling abilities. I don't think I did, but anyway. Lucky Farmer. Increased damage to lucky monsters, aka treasure goblins, by 300%. So this is just for more damage to monsters in cube, I guess, if you can hit them properly, if you don't have enough damage. Crisis Evasion. If you take damage that kills you, you gain invincibility instead for 3 seconds and heal for 50% of the damage taken while the effect is active. So this is basically just like cheat death in WoW if you ever played Rogue. Very similar, but the only difference being it doesn't heal. So healing is kind of actually sounds pretty OP to me. Shield Penetrator increases damage to shields by 50%. Lightning Rage, chance to get lightning stack after attacking. Explodes, doing AoE lightning damage after reaching 5 stacks. Master of Sneak Attacks. If you successfully backstab an enemy, increase damage multiplier by 50%. Master of Charge. More movement speed, more damage. It all sounds fun, but the main point about this patch that you will never find if you translated it, you just have to think, because this is fucking ridiculous if it happens. So the problem is, they changed the ability stone system. I have a video about the ability stone system. If you're interested, you can find it in my videos. And so basically, people told me that it's very similar to Monster Hunter, and I think it's getting changed. Like before, you could get, let's say, +6 attack damage or +3 to, I don't know, like poison immunity, stuff like that. But now, I don't think it exists anymore. It doesn't say that in patch notes, but if you look at this screenshot right here, it's really fucking small. Let me make it bigger. It says that ability stones now increase only basic stats. So be it attack damage or armor or damage from elements like ice or fire. And it doesn't say anything about the stuff that was there before. Like, there are all kinds of ability stones, so many of them. There's like movement speed, then there's like shields, so many like different stats. And now, okay, ability stones don't give them, but the main question is, did they remove ability points on gear? Because you maybe remember when I was going through Tower, there were like stats on the kind of like stats of gear. So it was like +2 attack, minus resistance. And you can see this on the screenshot right here. So this is HP, movement speed, something called Madang Sue. I don't even know what that is, but all different kind of stats. And now, considering the fact they got this Goggin system with the rings, with crazy bonuses right here, I'm not sure it's still gonna be in the game. They don't say anything about it. I actually asked a lot of Koreans in my Discord, and they don't know either. So we asked the Smilegate directly, and as soon as we're gonna get the answer, I'm gonna tell you guys in the commentary section. So yeah, I'm not sure if I like this patch. Personally, I don't. If it happens the way I think it will, because it just gets, the game becomes a lot more easy. So if you're a noob, I guess that's good news for you, but I kind of wanted the you know, diversity in the kinds of stats I can get. And also before, in the ability stone stats, like you couldn't even know what it does until you go to a certain NPC and try to get bonuses. So there were like crazy amounts of stats you could get. And next change is gonna be for this stats over here. Every time you click on the stone, it gives it like there's a small chance. I mean, not small chance, just a chance if it's gonna proc or if it's gonna fail. So if it's a failed attempt, it's gonna go to the red. It's gonna decrease your stats. If it's a success, it's gonna improve your stats. But before, you could only know that you can only get the stats after you do the whole process. Now you can just click once, and if you get plus stat, you can just wear the item and it's gonna work for you. Before it didn't. That's one thing. Another thing is there's all kinds of stages now. So right here, if you see over here, there's 5, 7, and 9. So after you successfully improve your ability stone, let's say 5 times, you get a certain bonus. Right here, it's attack speed plus 2%, attack speed plus 3%, plus 4%. Overall, after just checking out the attack damage that I had on CBT2, I had 5,000 attack damage on my Arcana. And the attack ability stones that were like +1 attack gave me plus 10%, +2 attack gave me plus 20% attack damage. Right now, looking at this ability stone, it only gives 132 attack damage. So if you compare it, it's like 3 times less, right? I'm thinking overall the game is gonna, like, the attack damage in the game is gonna decrease. That's my thoughts. That's also the thoughts of people in Korean Discord. That might be good if you don't like the bursts in arena, like people die too fast. So the game might be a little bit more slow. But yeah. So there's a lot of speculation. We don't know much yet. So I guess we'll have to wait until Smilegate hopefully answers our questions. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Just click like button if you liked it, dislike if you didn't. Hope you did though. But I'm also gonna do a 14-hour per day, 12-day stream on 23rd of May. So if you're interested in Lost Ark stream, please follow my Twitch. It's gonna be down below in the description. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day.